Hey everybody, it's your friend Jason Pound here answering the top questions asked by home buyers and home sellers in today's real estate market. The question we're tackling today, what statistic is lying to you and causing you to leave money on the table? Well, short answer is the sales price to the original list price percentage. Some of you guys know this as percentage of list price, or in plain English, how much discount is the average house getting right now? This statistic is lying to you. However, as usual, let me over-explain. Not only in the state of Oklahoma, but worldwide, you hear that the secret to real estate is location, location, location. I would actually say that the Holy Trinity is actually price, condition, and location. Those three together triangulate to form an opinion as to how much a buyer is willing to pay for your property. And because buyers are humans, and all humans have opinions, you ask 100 different buyers, you're probably going to get 100 different answers to your questions. So the best guide we have to establishing market value for a property is data. So let me share some common data that you are going to see quoted about the Oklahoma real estate market right now. The greater Oklahoma City MLS, which is a huge chunk of geography, in general, it goes from around Guthrie down south of Noble, from El Reno out towards Shawnee. That's the general vicinity of the greater OKC MLS. Right now, the median days on market is 33. Now, it's important that you realize a median is not an average. An average puts the outliers all in together and skews the data, but a median is the true middle of the market, meaning half the market is selling quicker than 33 days, and half the market is selling in longer than 33 days. Also, the median price that sellers are getting right now is 98% of what they're asking for. So it's taken about 33 days to get 98% of what you're asking for. Yet I am telling you that that statistic, which is what this is lying to you and causing you to leave money on the table. Let me show you over here. The greater OKC market, you can split into two buckets. There are properties that to sell did not have to have a price reduction, and there are properties that did have to have a price reduction to sell. Notice the two different experiences. For the properties that do not require price reduction, they are selling in a median of 10 days at 100% of what they're asking for. So half the market that does not price reduce are selling quicker than 10 days, and half the market is selling in longer than 10 days. But they're all getting what they're asking for. The rest of the properties, the majority of the properties, are sitting for 122 days, and they're selling at 93.7% of ask price. So if you went into your fancy AI, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Perplexity, whichever one you want to use, and said, hey, what's the average discount that buyers are getting in greater OKC right now? You would see that they're getting a 2% discount. And if you came across the dream house that you actually loved and you offered a 2% discount offer on it, you would probably lose the dream house and not win it and be puzzled because you offered what everybody else is offering. How come you're not winning? On the same side of the coin, if you go look at a price reduced property and compare the price to the original list price, if they haven't reduced it by about 7 or 8%, you are quite possibly leaving money on the table. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how statistics lie to you and why you need a professional with expertise in shifting through this granular data to help guide you in your decision-making processes. Not to make the decision for you, but to share the information with you and to add that to the calculus of your decision-making. My name is Jason Pound with Jerica Pound Realty Group. We service the entire Oklahoma City metro area with hyper-local expertise in South Oklahoma City, Moore, and Norman. If we can ever be of assistance, don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to serve. In the meantime, peace out. Have a great life. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get back to work. Peace.